So hello everybody, it's JoBeauty87 here, and today I have smoky eyes at like 9 in the morning. I also have wings, so wing. I don't know if you can see it from that far away. I didn't zoom in because you know they look ratchet because we know I don't ever do wing liner. But I figured since it was smoky and you know we had the smoky moment, we needed some winged eyeliner. Anyway, so today's video is going to be, I know, random side note. And if you're curious what I use the Marc Jacobs Stiletto eyeshadow palette. I know it's been out for a while. I remember Mel Thompson talking about it, and I love cool tone shadows, as we all know by now. So I went ahead and got it because I found it a good deal. I think it's pretty colors. First Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette though I bought, I actually did not like, so I ended up getting rid of it. I think it was the Iconic one. I forgot the exact name of that one, but because I don't think it was Iconic, I used their eyeshadow primer, of course. And then I used my Marc Jacobs eyeshadow brushes to create this look. And the eyeliner I used was the Colourpop one. I had bought it in a video and like never used it, even though I said I was going to use it. So I kind of feel like I clickbaited some people, but you know, I did use it today, so there's that. But like I said, today's video, after I got rid of all the random things I was talking about, I got the Pretty Fresh set. Now I'm not going to use the sponge today because I have to review the Dose of Colors concealer, and since they have, you know, their own little sad sponge here. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say sad, but like, I don't personally like it. Let me use it because, you know, we're Dose of Colors it up. Speaking of which, I have Dose of Colors in the water line. I have the color Crushed. It looks like if Alkaline and Psychedelic from Urban Decay had a baby, like that's what the color would be. If I can finally get to this, I'm so sorry. So I took the sponge out. It comes in this little spot, like right in there. The sponge would be in there. And then you pull it up, and the primer's underneath it. So this is a primer. It feels like hard plastic. It looks like glass though. And then this is setting spray. Now if you all saw Kathleen Light's video about this, along with the whole Pretty Fresh like tinted moisturizer, which we know I wasn't getting because I done broke out really bad just from that Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream I used last week. So I couldn't use that if I wanted to. Not to mention I normally can't because I have, you know, dark spots and I need full coverage because I have a whole bunch of acne, scarring, and hyperpigmentation and all that. So stuff like that doesn't ever work for me anyway. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. She said that this primer was really similar to the Hourglass Hangover. So of course I was like, we have to try it out. You know, we just have to, because if I can save people money, we got to do that. So I forgot how much this retails for because I actually don't really like this primer. It is thicker than this one though, I can say that, because I as y'all saw on Instagram, if you don't follow JoBeauty87 on Instagram, you should. But I squirted each one of them out, and this one gives you way more than this one does. So you probably do like 2 pumps to get a full face of primer with this one, whereas you can use 1 pump of this and get a full face of it. I forgot, the box set retail for $25. I don't remember how much these are individually though, so I can't tell you, sorry. And then of course I have the Hangover spray. Now I actually really do like this. I use this as a primer spray, and I've used it as a finishing spray, and then I use it in the middle when I have to lay down my powder to make it blend into the skin and look more natural. But this one I was super excited about. I knew I had to get this, and since I found out they had a whole set, I was like, hell yeah, we're buying it. It's a vibe, we're doing it. But I would definitely recommend this just off the bat. But we're going to see if this is just as good as this. I know the mister on this one is way better than the mister on, what is this one? The, Glisten Up. So as soon as, like, I buy another one of these and this dries up, I will be taking the mister off and putting it on this, because this is way better than this one, I swear. I agree with Kathleen on that. So let's see if we agree with her on if these are the same or not. Do I have a... So I'll take my Becca Champagne Pop. Shout out to my girl Beauty Deals BFF. She, and her friend Pants XO Deals. Okay, so what happened was Pants XO Deals posted this deal first, but when I went to her link, like, it was sold out. It said it was out of stock. So when Beauty Deals BFF put it up and then it was back in stock, I was like, hell yeah, because I had been looking at this for a while, but I was like, because believe it or not, I got on YouTube after the Becca Champagne Pop palette and all that stuff came out. Anyway, Colourpop is going to be on this side. Too Faced is going to be this side, because I probably need to get to it before, you know, my rambling ends up cutting off the video and you don't see what you're actually supposed to be here for, because I was rambling. But yeah, so anyway, I was excited to find out that they came out with this, because like I didn't want to buy the individual little one or whatever. I wanted like a good variety, and this thing was only like 25 bucks. So I'm like, shout out to y'all, because so if you don't follow Beauty Deals BFF, whenever I talk about her, I always leave her IG in the description box, so I will be leaving it there. Putting this on, it feels a little bit hydrated. It doesn't feel that hydrating. It does have the same coconutty smell as the Too Faced one though. And it's supposed to have coconut oil in it. Or, no, sorry, coconut water in it. I believe Kathleen said. Let's look at the box though. Maybe it will tell us. Okay, water. Yeah, coconut oil. So I don't know how well that's going to fare. I've never really had a breakout issue from coconut oil. So if you do, you might want to keep that in mind. But we have primed this side of the face. Now let's go to the Too Faced side. So I'm going to just squirt it on the other side of my hand since the Too Faced one was on this side. I mean the Colourpop one was on this side. I'll put the Too Faced one on this side. And okay, I guess it's getting better gimmich pump. I hadn't used this one in a while, so that might be why I didn't give as good a pump as the first one did. And I squirted out like less in its Colourpop one than in the Too Faced one. Like once I found out it gave a generous amount to make sure I didn't waste product, because since we have to compare on each side, I can't very well be wasting product. I don't care if it only was like I think $10 or something like that. I'm not trying to waste the $10. I don't have to. If I remember correctly, Kathleen said the primer was $10. The spray was $12. And I forgot how much the sponge was. I don't think she used the sponge either in the video, if I remember correctly. Okay, so yeah, the Too Faced one feels a little thicker. Just automatically, it feels thicker. And I feel like it feels a little more hydrating than the Colourpop one, but the primer spray is on top of them too, since they're both, I don't know if this one's supposed to be a primer spray, but I know the Too Faced one is a primer spray, so this just says it's a setting mist, but we'll just go ahead and spray them on each side because I figure might as well. I don't know why mine looks like that because I don't think I sprayed it at all, so I don't know why it's doing that, but it's not a vibe. Again, since it's the Too Faced side, let's take the concealer thing. This is the video y'all gonna see next, by the way. Okay, so I did 2 sprays, more like a spray and a half, because when I sprayed it, it wasn't, you know, necessarily whatever. Okay, I'm gonna take this one in. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we got that one on this side. So anyway, I will leave in the description box below, as usual, at the end of the day, how each one of these wore and all of that good stuff. And anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, seeing the application and all that good stuff. I'll leave in the description box below, as usual, how long each one of these wore, which one I felt wore better, how the hydration felt throughout the day, and all that type of stuff. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Don't be judging my wings, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.